Okay.
There we go. Alrighty. Perfect.
Work.
Hello. We're doing a Castlevania stream. Let's just go ahead and switch to this. Don't worry, it's a totally legit version. I actually do own the game, but I don't have any way to go ahead and showcase it in its
Right.
actual
Right.
cartridge form. Because I unfortunately don't have a capture card.
Right.
But this is the next best thing, right?
I actually want to do that with some of the older Monster Hunters. I was looking at copies of the PSP games, and since I have an emulator set up already, I wanted to download them and then buy them, so it was technically legit. So, because I'd like to own like most, if not all, of the Monster Hunter games eventually. I just haven't bothered looking for them because I don't have anything to play them on anymore.
No, that's fair.
But I noticed that the PSP games are actually kind of cheap now.
Oh shit, I just noticed that the Game Shark's logo is in there. I'm not playing a Game Shark's challenge. Oh fuck. I forgot that the last time I used this was when I was
just put K Rule over it, it'll be fine.
No, I'll just simply fucking end this at there it is, it's gone. Let's just transition this momentarily and it's still right now, it's just the intro. This is essentially a glorified remake of the first Castlevania. So in this one you also play again as Simon Belmont.
I see.
So it is explained in essentially the lore that every 100 years the forces of good and evil just kind of fight each other, and Dracula just says, "Hey guys, I'm back from retirement. How's everyone going? Ready for another 1,000 years of darkness? Oh, here comes the Belmonts. Oh fuck." Oh man. I mean, to be fair, that's basically Castlevania in a nutshell.
Goddamn party crashers.
Oh man, you saw that tweet that was just going around of, man, now we just imagine how Dracula must feel after the Smash announcement. Like, literally there's a plumber walking up to his castle, a princess with a fucking golf club, and then the Belmont just showing up. It's like, children, just get out of my castle, please.
I saw that.
Sure that it is going to be working. It's going to send a small message here, just saying, testing if it works. Right, Twitch chat is not working. Ooh, fantastic. Let's see, dashboard. Give me a minute. Sorry that I'm still setting up a little bit.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's just gonna right now be playing the little demo presentation. So in this game you can play, well, obviously you play as Simon Belmont. You have a lot of abilities. You can use your whip in 8 different directions. You can, as you saw from the demo, you can hang from little gargoyle things, rings, whatever you want to call them, and swing. And well, the character is just showing off that he has just a normal chain whip, but there's another upgrade that gives you the longer chain whip.
Yeah,
which is the one that is the most associated with Castlevania, for so to say. Anyways, let's see if this works. Let's write something else in this Twitch chat really quickly, just out of verification if it works. Can we see it? Yeah, I can see it. Perfect. Good enough. Yeah, I recently updated some of my settings for Twitch chat, and it messed up with the links that I had, so I'll have to redo them. But I'll do them later. So, anyway, so we already seen this. So, obviously we can name our character however we want.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do we name this Belmont? He's no longer gonna be Simon.
Hmm. Do you know how many characters you can do?
I think you can fill it up all the way to the end. I think it's 9 characters in total. Let me see.
You should do Jeff Deuterino.
Oh my
if
god.
you can.
Alright, let's see if I can fit Jeff.
It's got to be one F.
Is it J or G?
J. J-E-F. And then Deuterino.
It's not, the arena's not gonna fit, but I'll do it. Do
Okay.
V R. Do there. Alright, fine.
Deuter.
Jeff, the mighty legend of Jeff Deuter Belmont. Man, what a hero. What a glorious hero. So just a second showcase. Right away, just get the whip upgrade. But yeah, you can swing in all directions that you want.
Ah, I see. In fact, I wonder where Techie is. Wasn't he gonna join us?
I thought so. I mean, he can always hop in. Now, I haven't played this game since 4th of July, but that's another story. But let's see if I just mostly remember things. So another gimmick of this game is, as I was mentioning, you got your sub-weapons. This is the dagger. The dagger just throws a really quick dagger. The advantage of the dagger is just that it's quick, but it deals like negligent damage in comparison to any other weapon that you have at your disposal.
Ah, I see.
Now, basically, most of the time you're just using it because you don't have any other sub-weapon at that moment.
I remember the introduction to this game because didn't Vinny corrupt it at one point?
Vinny corrupted the shit out of this.
Got it. I just remember it from one of the really early compilations. I don't think I was actually around at the time that he actually corrupted it.
No, I didn't do it. Yeah, there's a perfect pixel that if you land, you can just go ahead and get an extra money. Anyway, so what I just got is the cross or the boomerang. So basically, I just want to spam this as much as I can in certain areas because, as I was mentioning to you the other night, if it hits something, it basically raises a counter hidden in the game. So if it lands on something, after 10 strikes of it landing on something, it will automatically go for the next upgrade of the whip.
Nice.
Not the whip, but rather the sub-weapon.
Yeah, yeah.
So right now I can only launch a single one per strike. But there's a moment that I'll get a tablet that'll give me, instead of one, allow me to throw 2 of them at any given time. And then 3. See? Here it is. So if I just were to throw both of them, yeah. I got 2 now.
Ah, I see.
Unfortunately the game doesn't explain you that. You just kind of learn it.
It's kind of how these old games were.
Yeah. Now, you do want to be careful because if you grab any sub-weapon, it will automatically downgrade it to the first level, which only allows you to throw 1 weapon at a time.
I kind of figured. Yeah.
Alrighty. And because it's obviously a good old game, it has slowdowns. Also, oh right, I forgot, you also get this. It's a whip. No, please go away. No.
Just got to it.
I believe you can also do a moonwalking, right? Yeah, there
Can't
it
wait
is.
to
I'm just
Can't wait
walking
to
now.
see the stupid whip flailing in freaking Smash Brothers.
Oh, the whip flailing is on in Smash Brothers, and that makes me happy.
That moonwalk.
Fuck it, we're not getting that. This one is, and that one is holy water, and I don't want the holy water. Even though holy water is somewhat effective in this area, I'm already on level 2 for this weapon. Ah, fuck. I do gotta be careful with it. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Grab this one. And then toss it down. We'll jump, run. Level 3. Alright. We got the level 3 a little bit earlier, so that's good. I know that there's a dagger nearby. And I do not want to grab that. There's also a stopwatch in the next room. Which will... Although effective... Oh, fuck. Although effective at stopping enemies, it uses a lot of hearts, and it's ineffective against most boss fights, so... I think the only boss that is not affected is the giant bag. And that's a stopwatch. We're never gonna use... Oh, the Medusa. Alright, so we're just gonna be spamming all of this, and just...
So all the items are, like, always the same then? Like their location?
Yes, the locations never change. Well, with an exception. If you essentially have to get a weapon upgrade or the tablet, the game will prioritize the weapon upgrades or the tablets over whatever item was in there.
I see.
There's the dagger. That's a bad dagger. There we go. Obviously, we want to keep this weapon as much as we can, except until we get into the next stage. Mostly because as soon as we get into the next stage, the next effective weapon is actually the axe. The advantage of certain weapons is kind of double-fold. The cross that I'm using, it has it's very versatile because it does dual damage. Because once when it goes in and once when it goes back. The axe is the strongest sub-weapon damage-wise. So, just if you're talking about just pure raw damage, yeah, that's the axe. If we're talking about DPS, it's actually the holy water. Now, the problem about the holy water is that the enemies need to stay on the pool.
Right.
Now, holy water is actually effective against, I would say, a good chunk of boss fights, because it can actually sunlock them.
Ah, I see.
So, but against this boss, it's actually much faster to just have the boomerang or the holy cross. And here we have the grabby hands. I hate the grabby hands. They don't do any damage. They just do this. Fucking assholes. They just grab your ankles and they're like, yeah. What you gonna do about it, Belmont? Oh, fuck. Fucking spider. The spider and the hands are working together. God damn it. I hate this. Also, the spikes, like any classic game, will instantly kill you. But yeah, learning item locations and whatnot, it helps, and that has never happened in practice. Hello there, buddy. Do you get around?
Oh my god.
I see, Sonic, that you got stuck. Oh. Yeah, send it for a little bit. Alright, goodbye, Sonic.
That poor thing.
Don't worry. we're skipping a couple torches because also, for the sake of speed, you want to have as little amount of hearts because when you have a lot of hearts, it also counts them down, so that adds time. So you want to. Oh fuck, Sonic! No, I'm sorry. Man, that zombie just appeared in front of me. I'm glad that it didn't do any damage. Bye, bird. There we go. Level 2. Alright. No, I just gotta conserve a little bit more of my... There is a reason why the whip flailing is actually useful, especially like for flying enemies. It'll stop them basically as you're flailing on them. So if you mash the movement buttons as you're flailing the whip, you'll just simply keep stunning them. And suddenly we're ninja guiding because fucking crows. Yeah, people complain that like, man, whipple flailing is so useless. Like, no, you just don't know how to use this thing. Oh fuck, I grabbed it. The only time that I'm gonna say, God damn it, I grabbed the Holy Cross. Oh well, we can still manage it as long as I don't fuck up and die or grab the. I think there's another dagger coming up. The game trolls you with daggers. There it is. There we go. Alrighty, we're gonna get more hearts. Oh fuck. Oh. So glad that weapon flailing exists in this game. Because you can just simply flail backwards. And look like a total idiot, but still hit the enemies right behind you. It's great.
That's pretty good.
I'll need that. It's one heart, but I'm already to the first boss fight. In this game, there's basically what's known as sub-bosses. This is one of them, and this was the Gorgon or the Medusa, whichever you want to call it. This is why you needed the axe in this area. Oh, speaking of the devil, but I'm already a level 3, so I'm gonna skip it. Yeah, if I had a level 3 axe, this would be effective, because there's this flying assholes that just come from out of nowhere every single time. And then there's this fucking spikes, but goddamn it. The spikes are also insta-kill. Goddamn it. In every area, they're insta-kill. Oh, even if they're like, they look like they're in the background. No, they're insta-kill.
My goodness.
Oh, there we go. We made it through. Oh. Yeah, this game can be a little hectic. To be fair, also pre-streaming, I was trying to draw Simon, but then I was like, you know what, I should probably test that Rondo Blood ROM. And fuck, that thing took forever to figure out because there was no instructions.
Oh goodness.
But as soon as you know what it is, it's actually relatively easy to set up. Basically, it's not going to work in most Windows 10 computers unless you go through compatibility mode. And you have to go through Windows 7 mode. And as soon as it's installed, it just works, regardless of the regardless in what kind of mode it is playing.
Nice.
Anyways, so that was that stage. there was no boss fight at the end of this stage, but some stages will actually have multiple bosses. Unlike any, unlike like for example, Castlevania 3 or other Castlevania. Oh, I forgot that this one will have fucking poison water. Gotta be careful.
Ooh, excuse me.
There you go. Yeah, anyways, I was saying, unlike any other Castlevanias, this Castlevania doesn't have multiple paths. Some of them do. The one that we're going to be playing later will have multiple paths.
Ah, I see.
Also get ready for fucking lag, the level. So those golems, they multiply when you hit them.
Oh,
and every time that they multiply, they release little flame sparkles. So when they get smaller, there's more sparkles. So the game can just chugs. It looks impressive, but still it's like, oh god. Anyways, I'm also trying to be careful because I do have a lot of hearts and don't wanna. I will say I don't know any speedrunning strategies, so do not expect any of that from me. I do know just general weapon location. And if I recall correctly, I don't want to... Yeah, I don't want to hit that because that's another thing that I don't want. Alright, yeah, here's the secret. Also, those blocks, when they fall down, they can instantly kill you. It's great.
Oh, goodness.
But thankfully, I learned that already through the hard way.
I can imagine.
Oh man, many nights. I just love that I haven't even lost a single bit of health so far in this level.
So what exactly do the hearts do?
They're your weapon counter. They're essentially the ammunition for your weapons. Every time that you grab a heart, you essentially get more charge for a weapon. Holy water, goddammit. No, I was debating whether I needed holy water for this boss fight or not. I don't think I need it. Oh right, in this Castlevania game, you also have crouch walking. I forgot to mention that. Staple for this game. It's gonna come in handy in fucking later on in the game. And hello there, Mr. Life Monster. Oh Jesus Christ!
I haven't gotten to the lag yet.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, hello there.
Oh no. Oh my god.
Oh, it just chugs. Let's get
Oh boy.
that. Oh. Also, this Castlevania game, unlike all the other classic ones, if you commit to a jump, it's not like you can actually turn around really quickly in comparison to the other ones. If you jump, you just commit it.
Oh jeez.
You're like, alright, that's it. Thankfully, we're not playing Castlevania 1 or Castlevania 2 or 3, even though they're still great games. I wouldn't recommend it to people that are trying to get into the series like you are. But yeah, I'm also not gonna try to finish the game as well either, because I still want people to go ahead and experience the ending and whatnot.
Right.
Alright. Although I'm not sure either, because I'm making it look easy, but this game is not easy at all.
Well, you've played these games.
Right.
So.
Also, you can't kill these hedgehogs that are running around. Oh god. The left that I was calling them Sonic. Oh fuck, that actually hurt me a lot.
Oh my god.
This would have been a wonderful area for the stopwatch, because you can actually stop the movement of those things. And for certain enemies like that one, it'll actually also stop the hitbox from existing. So you can just simply ignore them. Oh, there we go. Very good. Alright, I'm also just being extra careful because I'm already half health when I should be about... well, I should not have taken that much damage. There's also fake floors in this area, so... If you see me jumping awkwardly, it's because I know that there's a fake floor there. Don't worry, the game doesn't like just punish you for stepping on it like other games, but I just rather not.
Right.
It just will slowly start crumbling before your feet, so it just gives you a chance to just walk out of it.
So it's not mean and just making your accidental decision final.
Right.
You have a chance to correct yourself.
All the mistakes, all the flaws that happen in this, it's not because out of the game being unfair, but rather because you actually fucked up.
Right.
Which is something that I respect from Castlevania. Like, it's not like a game that is like, no, you didn't. Either it's really unfair, or if it doesn't punish you, just saying like, oh, don't worry, it's fine. Oh, I almost hit that with my head. That actually blended with the waterfall background. There's another boss that we'll fight very, very soon that will lag the shit out of this. So, because of all the things that are going on. Also, hello, merman. The mermen are annoying. Oh, especially in this area because there's fuck. Alright, so...
Because there's fuck.
Yeah, so I was gonna say there's falling platforms. The
Oh,
floor will
Jesus
start
Christ.
giving away. And the mermen have a special gimmick in which they will shoot water squirts at you. So, fuck me. God damn it. Oh, I'm already done. Oh, it's happening. So I just gotta be smarter. Alright, no more. Don't have enough. Ah, fuck, I don't have enough sub-weapon for the boss fight. God damn it. Dash that.
Mm-hmm.
This fortunately gives me some if I don't use it, but I'm not gonna have too many things. Do I have enough health to do this stupid strategy? Yeah, thanks to that I do. That's fine. Ah, fuck! I used... God damn it. Oh well. I guess we're doing the boss fight with a fucking dagger. That's fine. It's not like I needed it or anything. And now the mermen are shooting water from below me in an attempt to knock me down. Which, most likely, they will succeed! Oh, God! That was close. But not today. I haven't died to a single merman. I'm not gonna do that in stream now. Oh, man. Fucking stream quality. Fucking just keep moonwalking up the stairs every time. Just fucking... Oh boy, sorry for the flashing light, but that worked. Ooh. This is where the jumps get a little finicky.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Ah, shit, I didn't. I'm gonna have to see if I can go ahead and get that platform back. No, it's not back. Fuck. Back? No. Shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it that jump anymore. I'm gonna see if I can find... Keep going backwards and... Maybe I can... Hang on. I'm gonna try something else. I didn't jump fast enough because I was distracted. So let's see if that respawned. Yep. Good. It's back, but it wasted a lot of time. Ooh, don't need that. Not right now. And even though I like the axe more than the dagger, right now it's not gonna be an effective weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe against a boss fight, but I'd rather stick with a dagger against a boss. Or a projectile weapon that is more reliable, in my opinion. Obviously, I'm just gonna be extra careful. It's gonna position better so I can get this stupid fucking white
Little
dragon.
bone snake things are really cute.
Yeah, they're called bone dragons or white dragons.
Ah.
Not to be confused by the Yu-Gi-Oh card. No, Seto Kaiba is not in this game. God damn it, fucking crows! I forgot about the crows in this goddamn area. Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god!
This game is relentless. Shit, okay. At least it gave me some health. Oh boy. Alrighty. Run. Jump. Shit. Oh, that was close. Whatever is essentially, now we're ready for a boss fight. So this is a boss fight that will lag it a little bit. Hopefully with the dagger we're fine. Oh, fuck me. Oh, shit.
Oh, that's a cool boss.
Yeah, but it
I
lags
just
a
got to
little
that part. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh my goodness.
Got him. Get wrecked.
So what system is this game for?
Super Nintendo.
Got it, okay.
Oh boy, I can't believe that actually went better than I expected. Holy shit. And we're still not even in the castle, by the way, Tab.
Oh god.
We're barely getting to the castle. Young me would be fucking annoyed about how fast I'm clearing this game right now. Because I do remember getting to this area took me like, I want to say like probably 2 hours. Just trial and error.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even used a single continue or anything like that. So, we'll still even have 3 lives left. And we're very close to getting a new life as well. Just by points. So, those platforms, the reason why I'm not jumping through that area is if you jump, I'm just going to be very close. If you jump right next to it, they'll flip.
Ah, I see.
So, you just want to keep walking through them like it's nothing. Except the ones that are up here. Those are friends. Friendship. And just keep walking up the stairs. No big deal. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. How you doing? Ah, shit. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to an area that I want to get, but there's an area later in the game that the room is just made of gold. Fuck. So that's the gimmick of this area. Is remember how I mentioned like you can't jump on those platforms? Well, you can. It's about a frame. I forgot about that. So, 3, 2, 1.
See. Jesus.
So the moment that you land, before you get into the crouching animation, you can land again the jump, and you can just jump out of it.
Ah.
I forgot that you can do that. So that was my bad. And I was didn't lose too many important things outside of my life. Alright, so more of the same ranking. Let's moonwalk up the stairs, no worries. Alrighty. Fuck. This area is one that always caused me trouble when I was younger. As you can tell by the fucking precarious as shit jumps. Also, they started introducing later bats in this area, so if they hit you, you'll just simply land on a platform like that and fall to your death.
Oh,
anyways, a sub-boss fight, which will actually slow down the game a little bit. Oh, shit. Oh, the lag.
Wow. Ew, gross. It's tongue.
Yeah, Mr. Simmons sure let himself out. Oh shit. Welcome to Mode 7, the room. Whee! Actually, this is not fully Mode 7, the room. There's another one that is even better than this one. Which we'll head out.
Oh,
to soon.
Jesus.
Yeah. Alrighty.
That is so weird.
Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Oh my goodness.
As long as I make it to the next room, I should be fine if I die. Heck, if I make it to the next room, I should be fine anyways, because it's not a very difficult room.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that Medusas are a pain in the ass.
Ah.
I do know from just listening to speedrunners talk about this game, specifically that those are run killers.
Ah.
Because of how random they fucking are.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we made it to the actual true Mode 7, the room. So I will say if you... Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Skeleton.
Oh, goodness.
I will say, so if you get motion sickness variously, this might be a bad room for you. But if you don't, welcome to this room.
I
Fucking love this room.
feel like I've played a game with something like this, or seen
Probably
a game with
F-Zero.
something like
Because
this.
I do remember you mentioned you did play F-Zero. Also, this game fakes you about the platforms behind you falling down. It's just until you start moving forward. So you can just walk at your leisure. Just be like slowly walking, just fine. So I just spoiled one of the things about this room. So whoops. This room is basically, yeah, there's no real danger. It's just simply, can you not die? Yes. But yeah, welcome. This is the wonderful power of Mode 7. And we will never talk about the room ever again.
I mean, it's a cool effect.
Oh yeah.
It's just so weird.
This room, this area is also fucking maze, by the way. Now that we're at.
Oh god.
So I just gotta be careful not to get crushed. I'd rather get into this. Right. Here we are. Perfect. It's just a right jump. It just makes the swallowing area easier.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't have to deal with the spikes that are down there. Because I'll have to end up in this area anyways. Anyways, I believe it's just keep going left. No, it's actually keep going up. Because there's a limit about... because the room will actually start repeating itself. That's how it will start trolling you. Yeah, let's keep going left. Here we are. But here's the progression. Anyway, so remember how I mentioned the crouching thing? This is where it comes handy in this room. There are certain spikes that you can actually crouch over them and not get crushed that way. Anyways, I also gotta attempt this next thing real quickly. Got it. We're good. I just hope that I don't die, because if I die, I'll start from the beginning of this stage.
Oh goodness, that sounds awful.
It's because it's a continue. I'm already on my last life. To be fair, for the amount of how I lasted without dying, that's actually pretty good. But that's your punishment for, I guess, dying? But in comparison to other Castlevanias, it had limited continues. So you did eventually ran out. Anyways, boss fight. Welcome to another cool Mode 7 monster. Woo! So this Mode 7 monster actually exists in the background only. That's how they pull it off.
Right.
Oh no! Fucking asshole! Oh fuck! I thought I actually killed him.
Uh-huh.
But his fucking body was still. I forget that this is not Rondo of Blood. Fucking shit. So in Rondo of Blood, when the boss dies, it will not kill you when it tries to kill you. So you should be fine. But in this instance, well, as you say, it just simply decided to fuck me up. Wonderful, wonderful Castlevania. So, I mean, I still enjoy the game, but it's just like moments like that. It's like, oh, cool, I made it. Should have made it. Oh, I guess I didn't. Anyways, it's not a I guess I got somehow an extra life. So we didn't have to start from the beginning, so thank goodness for that.
That's good.
So, and I already got 15 hearts, which is what I need more or less to deal with that thing efficiently. Oh, let's not get crushed by that. That'll be sad. I want this purple spikes. Man, Dracula is very fashionable. Like red spikes, purple spikes. Fuck.
He's got very vibrant style.
Yeah. The most vibrant style of all the Draculas. Like, even the fucking walls in the background, they're like purple. It's like, oh man.
Right. Got some good accent colors going on. He knows his interior decorating.
Right. So I'm just trying to see if I can get more X throws really quickly. Let's see. It's not gonna get me enough. Alright. Yep. Alright. Come here. Oh. Don't die this time. Yeah!
Oh my god.
So yeah, that boss exists in the background because if you notice for a couple frames when it was about to die, it actually was behind the scoreboard. And that's also why the reason the background just becomes dark is because he takes over that.
Right.
And as we finally made it to the castle! Welcome to the actual castle, Tab.
Oh my goodness.
And
The
here's
castle
little
of the Vania.
Look at the little pets.
Oh my god.
This is what I prefer. So this is your like, oh boy, you already get into the castle. This is the music is getting very like tense. It's like no longer I was like, oh boy, you're in your quest to slay Dracula. It's like no, like games are done, son. This is where the difficulty actually ramps up.
Right.
Alright, that's fine. Actually, I can just simply do this. Effective. In other Castlevania games, you can actually jump on top of those skull towers and actually not take any damage. But in this one, you can't. So that's why I have to take the extra time to just go ahead and do that. Which wastes a little bit of time, but you know. Also, welcome to the skeleton vampire hunter. It uses a spine for a whip.
Oh my god.
Let him go. Look at him tip the tap. Oh man, skeletons in this game are fucking glorious.
That's cool.
God damn it, Bat. You couldn't hit me after I got the food. Fuck. Alright.
That was just jealous of me.
Yeah, the Bat is like, fuck you. And it was we actually finally made it to the entrance of the castle. Yeah. Look how many more stages we have to go. I can't believe we only been playing this game for like it seems to be we actually are about to reach our hour now that we're reaching. Now that I'm reading it. But by the way, the dogs are immortal in this.
Oh
This is a remake of the original area for the first Castlevania.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where you actually tell like, oh, this is the remake. Because this is verbatim copy by copy of the beginning area of the first game.
Huh.
Including the music. Actually, before that, I should probably turn up the volume so you guys can hear it a little bit better. So let me just do that a little bit. Let's see. Anyways, I will need holy water in this area. More effective against those things. Because it'll fucking stun lock him.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm taking my time because fucking I only have 1 health left. Oh boy. Anyway, so if we die here, I mean, I wouldn't be angry about it because we made it kind of far.
Right.
And I think people got a good enough showcase of Super Castlevania. Anyways.
Wow, I didn't realize that I was so loud on the stream.
Anyways, here comes another room that is just bullshit. And wonderful mode 7.
That's a pretty cool effect, though.
Let's see if I can get an extra life out of money. But I guess I can't. So, the problem about this room is you don't want to stand on the edges of those things as they're moving around. Because the hitboxes are finicky.
Yeah.
I've seen people just simply standing there and just dying. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know about that. That's actually a limitation of the game. So that is the actual one of the only things that the game is bullshit, but not because of the developers intended, but rather because limitations of the system.
Right.
Which I guess is also part of the beauty of this kind of games. Despite their limitations, they have a lot of great things about them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. So like right there, I kind of just fell through that one. But thankfully there was actually something to support me there.
Yeah.
That would have been awful, but we would have been already ready to move on to the next game anyways. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So careful. There we go. Hi-oh. Just making sure that there isn't any meat there. No, there isn't. Alrighty. In this area, the destructibles, like the environmentals, like those candelabras that are falling, not only can they hurt me, they can actually hurt the monsters as well.
Oh, goodness.
So it will actually fall on this one. Or not. Oh! Never mind, I guess the fucking final effect is gonna kill me anyways. That was Super Castlevania 4, everyone. What a wonderful game. I still love this game regardless. But yeah, if you just simply press continue, you start from the beginning of the stage instead of from the very beginning of the game. So that's what makes it nice. So you can keep chugging your face until you finally learn how to do a stage and be fine about it. That's Mr. Zombie. Anyways, we're gonna be ready to move on to the next game, but in the meantime, I guess we can go ahead and take a small break.
Yeah, I need to be right back anyway.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll be right back. Anyway, so we are getting to just go ahead and play good old Dracula X, so let's go ahead and transition that to that. Dracula X originally was never released on the United States.
Mm-hmm.
So, what this one is specifically is a family.
Vor langer Zeit lebten die Menschen glücklich und zufrieden.
Yeah.
Niemand bemerkte den Schatten, der sich langsam über ihnen ausbreitete.
Lower the volume a little bit, because I can't lower the volume unless like I'm outside the thing. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we're ready. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. Anyways, as I was trying to say before the person is speaking in actual Romanian.
Vor langer Zeit lebten die Menschen glücklich und zufrieden.
Well, just let him talk.
Niemand bemerkte den Schatten, der sich langsam über ihnen ausbreitete. Die Dunkelheit trübte ihre Sinne und das Böse fraß sich tief in ihre Seelen. Vom Wahnsinn getrieben schmiedeten sie einen Pakt
Whoa,
mit dem
that's
Teufel.
German.
Oh, is it German?
Yeah, that's
Oh, I
German.
thought it was actually Romanian.
No, that is German.
Oh boy, I'm bad at
Zu
this.
später Stunde kamen sie zusammen, um gemeinsam die Mächte der Finsternis mit ihrem sündigen Blut zu
'Cause I
rufen.
I
Sie zu
recognized
erlösen von
half
ihrer
of it
sterblichen
midway, and then all of a sudden he
Existenz,
said
den
Der
Anbeginn
Börse
einer
or
neuen
whatever,
Welt
and that's
vor
the
Augen.
evil. So I recognized that.
So this Castlevania game is famous for having actual cutscenes.
It's pretty cool.
Und so begab es sich, dass nach 100 Jahren das Böse wieder Fleisch geworden war. Als unsterbliches Geschöpf der Nacht kann es die Gestalt des Wolfs, der Fledermaus oder des Nebels annehmen. Es labt sich am Blut der Menschen. Dracula, der Fürst der Finsternis, Herr des Teufelsschlosses, ist auferstanden.
So welcome to Castlevania Rondo of Blood X. So you're gonna tell very quickly my attempts of figuring out this game.
Mm-hmm.
Where are the leading all the files? Yeah, delete them. Delete. The fucking skulls are you sure to delete? Yeah. They're dead. Alright. So, how the amount of skulls is the name of our Belmont in this occasion. It's not gonna be Richter anymore. Can we fit Defiant box now that I'm thinking about it? Hang on.
I don't think we can.
Let me just try. You know what? I can probably do this like that. And the. And then a W. There we go. There we go.
Box. That's pretty good.
Is it gonna let me play? And a star. Here comes another cutscene.
So where all was this released?
Japan.
That's it?
Yep. There was a real release later for the Wii Virtual Console. Unfortunately, it was never translated, and it just came out in the United States. And the other one that came out was for the PSP, and it's the remake of this one, which I really adore. The fun thing about that one is that it also has stand unlockable, the original version of this game, and Symphony of Night. So you can essentially beat the game and then play the sequel of the game, which is Symphony of the Night.
That's cool.
Anyways, so that was the tutorial. Well, now here's the actual tutorial. You might have heard me yelling at Ben a couple times.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
So was that initial cutscene originally voice acted then?
There was no voice acting for that cutscene. It was just look at how cool this shit is. Anyways, we're just
Sorry
gonna
for
sit
not
here.
being
Oh,
here.
hello there, Peggy.
Oh, it's okay.
Shit, I took unnecessary damage. Whoops.
I heard you like to play Kyupovania.
Thank you, Psychomantis. Anyways,
No problem.
cookie smoke. I don't wanna.
What's
that
this,
will-
My Little Pony Magical Adventure Parade?
So I believe they used the voice from another game to properly translate that. Because the actual spoken Japanese original.
Nice.
This music is fucking kicks so much ass.
Uh-oh. I got a call. Hold on.
Whoops. The other neat thing about this Castlevania game is that, yes, you do lose the multi-whip hitting, but you gain instead this double jump. That is a backwards double jump. And you can just simply cancel the double jump with a whip, and that gives you so much movement speed. The other neat thing about this level is that this area is actually pays homage to Castlevania 2. If anybody has ever played Castlevania 2, this is one of the towns in Castlevania 2. So it's a little neat detail on how they basically show the game interlocking amongst each other. Actually, you know what? I think I can actually show that very quickly before we keep going. Give me a moment. Here we are. Let me just grab that image and I'll somehow show it up really quickly. So the town that we're at, it's known as Algiva, and this town actually makes appearance in Castlevania 2. So let me just get that. Anyways, yep, that kind of just shows you more or less that we are essentially in this area. Because we actually start from area A, and there's actually now it's sealed off by a wall there, and you climb up there. So we're actually in B right now, and it actually follows along this whole area. This whole area where building B is, it's locked off, but it's an alternate area that you can actually get to. And we actually explore the whole town. It's a really nice amount of detail that it goes on this game. Anyways. Let's just go ahead and do that from there. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Oh, did you guys see my new haircut?
No.
Got that from Blindside. I mean, I posted in the Onyx. So
Nice.
you guys can take a look. You can even show the stream how glorious I look.
I unfortunately would rather not because I want to keep us anonymous if you want to. Unless you don't want to, that is.
You keep yourself anonymous. I want people to see how proud I am of myself.
Fair. Anyway, so the neat thing about this game, and as I was mentioning, there's an alternate area on the left side. If, just with an example, I can just throw the axe. Actually, yeah. If I just keep hitting and just keep going up there, I can break off the wall and go into an alternate area, which leads to an alternate boss fight. But I prefer going through this area better.
Sorry about my text tone.
That's fine.
It was very close to my mind. This thing is really close.
And this.
Hey, are you using a scanline filter? It looks nice.
What's up?
It looks like you're using a scanline filter.
That's actually, it's because it's not even the filter. It's actually because that's how the game looked back in the day.
Oh.
Yeah. This is a fan edit of the actual computer master system game
Oh, it's
that came out
beautiful.
only in Japan. So yes, I'm playing a translated version that came out for a game that came out only in Japan.
Is this the game with Richter in it?
This is Richter. Yes.
I don't know a lot about any of these Castlevania games. All I know is dude with whip chain thing is Richter.
You actually miss us playing with Silent Belmont. Or should we call him Jeff Deuterino Belmont? Anyways, here comes the first boss fight. It's a dragon. Actually, it's a
It's
warrior.
that.
Tab is in our phone zone.
Oh well, a dragon has to fight a dragon now.
Oh shit. Alright.
Man, I can't believe Todd Howard released Skyrim for Castlevania.
God damn it. Anyways, I died.
Why didn't you use your shout?
Oh man, I should probably keep shouting close for that. I forgot how to dodge the fire, but I'll be fine. That's fine. Man, I really like the sprite work of this game. So gorgeous.
A lot of shading people.
Ah, that's how you dodge it. You just go to the other side of the fire. That's it. You mash. Get item crushed. That did nothing. Trying to save the Lord. Shit. Oh, I didn't swing it. Shit. Fucked up. Unfortunately, this Richter Belmont is not the one in Symphony of the Night, which has actually moves to deal with that. This is basically pure classic Castlevania Richter. that has an extra double jump that, although effective, never mind. There it is. Alright, so the neat thing about any boss fight against in this game is that monsters may or may not try to do a finishing move. This one does not. Well, let's see if I can do something cool. Oh, I missed. You actually get a couple points extra if you actually landed either on the double jump or do a jump and you actually fully extended your whip. It's just like nice job or great.
Oh, the other thing I know about Castlevania, hidden wall chicken.
Yes. There's plenty of those in this game. Also, look at the skeleton. Yeah. Also, on comparison to other Castlevanias, if you lose a weapon, it'll just simply go to the other side, so you don't have to worry about, like, God damn it, that fucking crow. Not playing Ninja Gaiden with you, bitch. Alright. I was saying, in other Castlevanias, if you grab like a dagger, that was it. You took the dagger. And this one's like, oh no, I took the dagger. Whoops. I can just simply grab it, grab my sub-weapon back.
Nice.
Now, in comparison to other Castlevania games, there isn't like a sub-weapon extra tablet. Oops.
You have a limited number of charges with your sub-weapon?
Yes, that's what the hearts are for.
I see.
You can see the number 15, that's how many hearts I have.
Yeah.
So there's, like I mentioned, there's multiple endings and multiple paths for this game. I'm taking the Route A, I guess I can say. Route A also has the unlockable character. So that's why I'm also taking it.
Get that wall.
Oh, fuck. The zombies were relentless. God didn't give me strength.
You don't have enough iframes.
What's up?
You don't have enough invulnerability frames.
I know, huh?
Bug you down.
I mean, what you were supposed to be doing is stay up there, but I kind of got greedy and wanted that, those items, so we're up there. Down there. I hate like that it isn't like any other Symphony of the Night Richter, who if you don't have a sub-weapon, you can actually use 10 hearts to upgrade your whip to a flame whip.
Oh.
This?
Getting low on health there, buddy.
Never mind. Fucking PP and I. It's game over. Thankfully, this game also has unlimited continues. So that's why it's also still fairly beginner friendly in comparison to other Castlevania games. So I'm just gonna fucking ignore the throws. Okay, I will say the weapon crash for the knives is fucking amazing. I'll see if I can show it in a minute. As long as the crow's do not fucking murder me. Nope. They're gonna murder me, aren't they? Yes, there are.
It's
Fuck
a
you,
murder
bro.
with crows.
Yep. That's fine. I'll do it again. I wanted to see if I could do it against that monster. Let's try that again. This time actually get the fucking crow. Never mind. doing is just small speed movement.
Yeah, I know. You're flinging yourself backwards. Speedrun strat.
So that was my weapon crash with the knives. It just throws 1,000 daggers. Against this monster, it's just fucking useless because, well,
That shield.
that shield. Also, fucking axe armor. This will be fun. I'm glad that I have unlimited continues, so I can just keep fucking up.
Kinda like games that have unlimited continues. They're allowed to be harder just because they make you have to do things over and over again.
Right. But in comparison to other Castlevanias, there were limited continues.
Right.
So
is this one of the hardest Castlevanias?
no,
They gave you
no,
unlimited
I would say
No?
Castlevania 2 or 1 might be harder. Actually, some people say that even Castlevania 3 is actually harder.
That's interesting.
Yeah, no, this is not a hard castle. This is not the hardest Castlevania. It is very hard though, but it's not a hardest. Especially because you got the item crashes.
Yeah.
The item crashes just kind of make things easier. Or harder, depending the perspective. Shit! Fucking zombies.
You gotta moonwalk through the entire level.
What's up?
You gotta moonwalk through the entire level.
You unfortunately cannot moonwalk in this game. You can on Super Castlevania. Unfortunately, also you don't have the whip flailing in this game. So I'm just gonna wait for that peeping Tom to return. It's called the Peeping Eye. Fucking love that name.
It sees you.
Yep.
But
Also, the holy water has my favorite sub-weapon crash.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch!
Oh god. I hope it does. So this is another homage to the first Castlevania. If anybody has ever played the first Castlevania, there's a similar area in the very beginning of the game. Except that there's more dogs. But this is the thing that makes this area unique. You have this fucker. Anyways, I believe it's fall down here. Yep. No! Fuck that up! Okay, so what I hit there was a key. And if I fell in a specific area down there, I could actually rescue the secondary character. Her name is Maria. We're gonna see if we can rescue her.
Only level 2.
This is only level 2, Route A. There's level 2 Route B, which will take you to different routes up to Route C. And this game has a lot of replayability because they call them multiple routes, and you do have to go through every single route to rescue people that have been captured by Dracula. Stupid axe armor. If I don't get the fucking rhythm right, he's just gonna pulverize me. Not you, Mr. Skeleton. Fuck you, Mr. Skeleton. One of these days. Oh, also the axe armor always will drop their axe, but because of the cutscene that happens with the lowering of the bridge, the axe just disappears. That's a thing to keep in mind. Oh, didn't do the double jump. Fuck. I was stressing the fact that I was gonna do the double jump and I would have been fine. Guess I'm not. Alright. This wave. Because I'm not sure if we're ever gonna hit it, I'm just gonna show off the weapon crash for that item. That is Holy Storm or Hydro Storm.
Oh, it's Acid Rain.
What's up?
Acid Rain.
Let's see if I get the right item again. Nope, wrong hole again. Fuck me.
That's not something you want to hear. Try the third one. Was it the third one?
Yes, but hang on. I'm kind of big. Just be careful, because these monsters will jump out of the water and try to get me. I don't have too much health left. I'm just trying to get to the end of the corridor. Shit! The peeping eyeball! I didn't notice it. Fuck. I'm gonna try the fourth hole. See, it might actually be faster that way. Sometimes it lets me do the double jump and sometimes it doesn't. Oh, it's because I have to not be moving. Okay, got it. Fuck it. By the way, Tiki, how you doing?
Doing alright. I'm tired. How about you?
I'm doing alright, just trying not to get murdered by a fucking crow. There we go. anyway, so in the background, actually, before we got in, you could actually see the behemoth. Just its eyes.
Oh
in
yeah, the red eye.
Yep. It's a little bit of foreshadowing. Kind of forgot to point that out. Oh, God.
Wait, is the behemoth in this game the same one that was just at its monster?
No, it's not. It's a different behemoth. I call it behemoth. I forgot what it is, the actual name in Castlevania lore. But I call it behemoth because it literally looks like a behemoth from Final Fantasy. No other reason.
Is it maybe a manticore?
No, I don't think it's a manticore.
I'll be right back.
Alright. Fuck. I'm gonna just let it kill me. Alright. Did I just simply have gone through here? There's the actual fucking thing. God damn it. Alright, just let him kill me. Actually, you know what? No, yeah, it's better. It's easier if I just simply die. Guess I can do this area properly instead of how I was doing it. Is that the game over? Yes. Alright. Good. Ah, crap. Thought I timed it right. Oh well. Let's do that again, and this time let's not die or fall into the pit. We're gonna let you get actually do it. There we go. I'm gonna wait for everybody to return a little bit because I wanted to see the cutscene. So we're gonna switch to intermission really quickly.
Hi.
Yeah, I was just kind of waiting for you guys because there's a new cutscene.
Ah, okay.
So I just kind of decided to put the internet to the wall.
Where'd Techie go?
Techie said he'll be right back as well. So, everyone is just gone.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Just kidding, that's fine. You guys have to take care of your business.
Oh, that was my usual phone call.
Yeah.
I occasionally but his phone was dying, so I had to cut it.
Right. So that's fair. And I kind of want to wait for Techie because we didn't even miss any of the cutscenes. But we're also getting close to the 2-hour mark.
It's okay if you want to go past it a little.
Alright. We'll just wait a little bit. So what we're doing right now is unlocking the secret character, Maria. She's gonna have a nice cutscene. I don't know, because I haven't played this version, I don't know if it's gonna be the one for Rondo Blood voice actors, or if it is gonna be the actual Japanese voice actors. Probably gonna be the Japanese voice actors with subtitles. But while you were gone, I was pointing out a couple things. For example, the town that we just beat, it's a remake of a town that appears in Castlevania 2.
Oh, cool.
Literally, it's made verbatim from that town in Castlevania 2.
That's pretty cool.
Back in the early days, they try to connect every single Castlevania in like little tiny details like that.
That's neat.
Because they always make the argument that all the castles in Castlevania, they're different. There's no castle that is 100% the same. But they still wanted to tie it over in every single castle, having similar enough features or hints that to let you know where they're coming chronologically. So because this town is getting destroyed, basically, and it's a town that is remade from Castlevania 2, you can infer from that town that is basically a future, because that town is basically, by the time that you leave, it's practically on fire.
Right.
And then there's a fucking giant wyvern that just attacks you at the end.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you missed the wyvern.
Oh.
There's a very big wyvern. I could probably go... The advantage of this game is that you can actually replay levels. Now, here's the thing I will say. Even for me, it's actually a somewhat difficult Castlevania, but just like the other ones, it has unlimited continuous and it has a save feature. So even if you decide to save and quit, it'll actually save and quit. And you can replay any stage that you want. And the advantage of this game, and this is why I really enjoy this Castlevania, don't see it more than Symphony of the Night, is because of how many paths it has. The first stage alone has 2 paths. Path A and Path B. Right now we're taking Path A in order to unlock this character. Path B can essentially lead you to Path C, and an additional Path B will lead you back to Path A, and so vice versa as well for next stages. Because right now we're actually in the castle, but in another, in Path B, you're not in the castle actually, but you're on a bridge that is outside of the castle. And you can head from over there to a graveyard side, or head to the castle, back to town. So it's things like that. So this Belmont that we're playing, as I mentioned, is also Richter.
Right.
Who I may be mildly obsessed with. I mean, can't tell from the gifts. 3 of them are just Richter, just kicking ass.
Right. He was honestly who I was more curious about of the Smash Bros. Characters.
Even though in lore, Richter fucks up the bloodline. Even though, like, I just fucking love Richter. But, I guess I can start talking about a little bit more about lore about Castlevania while we're waiting for Tekken. The next game is Castlevania Symphony of the Night, in which you play as Alucard instead. That's another one that I was recommending for you to play. I don't
Right.
think I'm gonna get obviously the time to show it off because that one has similar starts, and actually the beginning of Castlevania Symphony of the Night is the ending of this game. And depending how you clear the ending, it actually will determine the status, the beginning stats for Outlaw.
I see.
For example, if you do really great, you will actually get a buff on your stats, but you will not receive a lot of extra bonus items. But if you do really, really shitty, Maria will just come in and save you, heal Richter all the way to full health and make him invulnerable. You kill Dracula, and the game just rewards you by giving you a crap ton of potions. Going like, alright, we'll see what kind of player you are.
Oh my gosh.
The advantage of the first battle against Dracula, the ending battle, is actually is laughably easy. You can spam the attack on the middle, the one that you've seen Richter just doing the rain attack, and that will two-shot any of the forms of Dracula. So basically the strategy is try to beat the first form at least to half of health, and then just simply Hydrostorm it. And then as soon as it goes for the second phase, as soon as it finishes transform, Hydrostorm once again, and just keep smacking him until he dies. And try not to take any hits while doing that. But yeah, the unfortunate thing about this Richter is not the Richter that you're seeing in Smash. The Richter that is seen in Smash is the Richter in Symphony. The Richter in Symphony of the Night has the uppercut, the better weapon crashes. It has the weird dash whip thing that it's been showcased multiple times in the even on the trailer. Both Belmont's doing. And I really like that even though Richter, on technically speaking, he is the Echo character, all the moves are just based from Richter.
Right.
So I just love that they're like, we had to choose which one we had to put as the Echo character, but technically speaking, the moves come from Richter. And all the animations, like the main animations, are Richter's animations that we have to work into Simon. So who could really say who is that the actual Echo character?
Right.
I'll give Techie 5 more minutes just in case. What else can I talk about? You missed a behemoth.
Yeah.
Yep, there's a behemoth in the early beginning of the stage that actually chases you in the beginning, but you don't notice him because you see some red eyes in the background. And you don't even pay attention to them until like you get into the castle. That's supposed to be like a really good foreshadowing about
Oh wait,
it bursting
is that
through
the
fucking
thing that
door.
was chasing you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, before you
Yeah.
get into the castle, it's actually chasing you in the foreground.
Yeah, I was trying to pay attention a little bit, and I think I caught a couple things.
Like me dying mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, this game is harder. It's harder than the remake version. The remake version fixed a lot of with hitboxes issues that it had in the beginning. But the disadvantage of the remake is that it loses a lot of the cutscenes. So unless you play the version of it comes with a cutscene. There's another version of this game that actually came for the Super Nintendo.
Really?
Yes. It also misses the cutscenes, but it's a slightly different story. But it's practically this game. It's just known as Castlevania X. Meanwhile, this one's Akumajo or Dracula. Let me see if I can find the one again. Because I believe Castlevania in Japanese just translates to Demon Castle.
Mm-hmm.
If I recall remember correctly. Alright, that's why it has such a weird name. Oh no, this is the Japanese. That's not the one I'm thinking. Yes, Akubaja Dracula X Kino Rondo. Which translates to Demon Castle Dracula X Reincarnation of Blood. Meanwhile, the version that we got in the United States is just known as Dracula X, and meanwhile in Japan it's just simply called Akubajo Dracula XX. 1X away from porn. They could have chose another name, but fuck it, I guess. I guess to make the enough difference to differentiate the game from the Japanese game. But yeah, in Japan it even has a different box art. Let me see if I can show the people the images of this one. Let me go ahead and the thing is that I will say, even though I like the music of this game a lot better, there are certain songs from the Dracula X that I really like. For example, the beginning music that we saw in after the second cutscene, that really kick-ass fucking intro music. I'm kind of tied over with the Dracula X version because it also sounds really fucking kick-ass. It's just, again, it's such a good fucking game. Let's see. Let me just transition back to this so I can go ahead and showcase some of the images. So this is the game that we got in the United States. Pull it up. What's up? Nope. Oh, that's fine. Whoops. So this is the one that we got in the United States. Dracula X. You might have seen the box art. Even the direct references this post. Richter does that after saving after they beat up both Dracula. Richter kind of does this flexing pose while Simon does something else. The other version of this game, which is the Japanese box art for that game, is this one. That would be Akumajo XX. I don't really like the box art of this one. I feel like they honestly let go of the box art in comparison to the other Castlevania games. Because normally the Japanese box art is much cooler. But the thing is, this is the pose that Richter just kind of does actually by holding the whip. So kudos on Nintendo for literally doing the research on how Richter holds his whip and everything. But yeah, that's why. It's because the Dracula X version, the Akumajo version, it actually uses the same box art in the United States. That's what's actually confusing. Alright, I remember. That's what a lot of people were complaining when that came out.
I see.
Meanwhile, in Europe, if you want it to be more confusing, it's known as Castlevania Vampire Kiss. And it shares the Japanese box art. And it's very cropped out. Basically, to get you the experience of the box art for the European version, practically this. You just simply zoom it in like that. That's the European, except change the Japanese to saying Castlevania Vampire Kiss.
Jesus.
Alright, I also didn't talk about the plot of the game, because I don't know, we're not gonna get to the big plot of the game. So, the reason why Richter is actually hunting Dracula, because he actually didn't have a previous reason to actually hunt Dracula, until Dracula just got revived, right?
Right.
His first power move is to start kidnapping random girls from the village that was on fire.
Oh,
The
Jesus.
problem that is in that village, there, fucking Richter's girlfriend happens to live in there.
Mhm.
So the person that we're saving is actually his girlfriend's sister.
Yeah.
Little Marie. So there's actually multiple endings for this game. There's actually endings that you don't save all the people that got kidnapped by Dracula, all the maidens.
Mhm.
There's
Yeah.
also an ending that you don't get to save your girlfriend, and she becomes a vampire and tries to murder you.
Right.
There's an ending obviously that you do save your girlfriend, but you don't save Marie. They all take actually, they're all very different. Obviously, the canon ending, it is believed to be the one that you don't save your girlfriend.
Mm.
Because it is believed, but I don't. Myself personally, I feel that the good ending, true good ending, is the canon ending because there has to be a way for the bloodline to continue for Castlevania. So the girlfriend couldn't just die. Unless you can imply that Richter got with another girl after this, which would be, I guess, fair of an argument. What else? Right, Symphony of the Night. Going back really quickly to Symphony of the Night. Obviously, it is the continuation of this game, but not a lot of people know that Symphony of the Night has also a continuation of that. It's actually a radio drama. That obviously only came out in Japanese, but it kind of explains why, in the timeline wise, why there was a lot of vampire hunters that were not built. It's basically after the events of Symphony of the Night, because of the things that Richter did, or ended up doing unknowingly, the whip just wouldn't listen to him.
I see.
So, like, you don't see that too much on the Symphony of the Night until you hear the radio drama, where fucking Alucard has a good old best buddy that is a succubus, a mancubus, I should say. So they're best buddies, and that incubus, I should say, is trying to get revenge against Richter because Richter killed Dracula, even though it was actually Alucard at that moment.
Got it.
It's confusing with the radio drama.
Right.
But yeah, the ending of the radio drama, basically Richter just simply says, I have to leave because I need to pass down this whip to someone else that I can use it because I can no longer use it. Even though the whip is just locked behind the Belmont's blood clan, for whatever reason, I guess magic. Just magic. The whip is like, no, you're not worthy enough to hold the whip. Even though in Portrait of Ruin, another game that Vinesauce Vinny played, the Whip's memory, which is the last user that it uses that it finds worthy, is fucking Richter.
Oh my god.
So it just makes no sense, but hey, that's a plot line.
Jesus.
Yeah, the other thing is, I think after this game, for about 600 years, I want to say, the Belmonts were not able to use the whip until 1900s. 1999 actually, where Julius Belmont essentially finally kills Dracula. Finally, unlike every single other Belmont before him, or vampire hunter, which launches off the stories for Summer Cruise and Aria Story, which is another Castlevania that I would recommend you for beginners as well. Even though it takes the final spot of the timeline, it doesn't spoil too many things from the other games, and it has a lot of cool mechanics that build upon the Symphony of the Night system. And like I mentioned, it also has the ability to launch these projectile weapon. So you can just keep chucking cats at people. And I love that one of the random chances for one of those cats is that they appear with a witch hat. Adorable. Or a slightly bigger cat. Or a little kitten. Oh man, that game is so great. I know it's like talk too much about Castlevania.
That's okay.
So I guess heck is taking longer than usual. Huh.
Yeah, I was wondering where the heck you went.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna take that long. I guess I'll just go ahead and move on to cutscenes because
Alrighty.
alright. So this guy's Shaft. Hello, Shaft. Bye, Shaft. Save the girl. Cutscene.
Hey, sorry, I'm back.
Oh, hi.
Wow, you just returned just in time. Holy shit.
Oh, good.
What's it, Marie?
Who are you, mister? A good guy?
I am Richter Belmont, vampire hunter. And you are?
My name's Maria Renard. I heard all about you from the net. I came here to beat some bad men, but I got caught. My family are vampire hunters too, so I guess that means we should be friends now.
Sure,
The
friends.
fucking extend arm.
But Maria, you're too young for this. You just let the big hunter here take care of that bad man, okay?
Oh, you don't know anything. I can handle this just fine.
Oh my god, its teeth. Individually rendered.
Yeah, anyway, so this unlocks Marie. Marie is actually the glass cannon character of this game. Please don't kill me, please don't kill me. Alright. I'm probably gonna die. Yep. Fucking bad out of nowhere kills me and game over. Alright, it's fine. We're gonna save and end really quickly. It actually just, it's fine. Because before I leave the game, I want to showcase Marie. Because that actually just already unlocks Marie. Because you can select characters instead. Like player select, and now you're playing Maria. Oh, what's tactics? Oh, tactics actually tells you essentially how to beat a boss. Does it? Let's see. Yeah, tactics is the game showing you more or less after you beat the boss, how do you properly beat the boss?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh boy, this game is great. The remake version, also by the way, even though I say that this game has unlimited continues, it fucking makes fun out of you about how many times you die because it has a fucking continue counter
Oh my goodness.
on the bottom right there.
5. Could have sworn I saw you continue more than that.
Oh no, I continue only 5 times. But anyways, yeah, as I mentioned, I can select stages, but from here you can tell like, hey, there's an alternate stage from here that I can go from there or here. Anyways, let's go ahead and player select, Marie. And, stage select. We're gonna go back to the town ruins with Marie. Game start. So Marie has a special ability that unlike Richter, she doesn't have a whip, but she has a bird. She has bird. Also, she just breaks the game because she's just mobile. Like look at this. Just right in your belly. Also, unlike Richter, she doesn't use like sub weapons. She uses spells, like from Mythic Beast. So you get phoenixes like that. I do this. You also get this ability, which is throws kitties at people. Go my minions. Guess which ability we're sticking with. But yeah, I forgot to show off this Easter egg. This is the Easter egg that shows you
All the kitties.
Castlevania 2. Also, the thing about her is she has a double jump.
Oh,
Again,
wow.
she just breaks the fucking game. The problem about her is she's such a glass cannon character that she will just die really easily.
Right.
See how much damage I take from a single fucking hit? Oh boy, Marie's great. And I was keeping the kitty ability. You can also, and unlike Richter, who gets a fucking chicken from the walls, she gets parfaits and desserts.
That's kind of adorable.
And it goes, go my minion. Go my minion.
So what are we playing next?
After this, I think we're gonna be doing a small arc stream. Is Debbie still up to it? I'm also doing this so I can showcase for Tabby once again this boss, and maybe I could redo this area once again so I can showcase the alternate route, because I prefer the alternate route boss than this one. But first, unleash the mighty kitten. Ah! Let me go. Bad dragon.
Oh my god, kitty!
Unleash the mightiest kitty. Oh, fuckers. Mighty kitty, go! Alright. The problem about this wyvern is that it flies up so much. There it is. I know, so that was a mighty kitty of doom. I love that fucking ability. I was like, you can just throw little kitties, or you can just ride the magical tiger. Which one would you prefer? Burp. I know, so as you can tell, she just breaks the stage. Like, this took longer with Richter.
Right.
Where, let's see. I think I have to, die. No. I can probably, you know what I can do? It's gonna restart this really quickly. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the messages that you're reading. Anyways. So I'm gonna redo the first stage again, but I'm gonna go through the alternate exit and just call that it for this stream. For the Castlevania section. But I hope that that was a good enough showcase of this game, so
Yeah.
people are interested about it. Okay, so select again the character, Marie. Page select, yes I know. 10 runes, game start. Get the mighty puss up in.
Censored.
Oh my.
Banned from Twitch. Unbanned from Twitch. Banned from Mixer. You've been banned from Mixer.
I'm banned from Mexico.
No, Mixer.
No, I'm banned from Mexico.
What did you do?
I'm just banned from Mexico.
I mean, at least you actually didn't do something like what someone else did recently.
What happened?
The thing that Techie caught.
What?
Oh boy.
I need context.
Well, this other Twitch streamer, he forgot he was streaming,
Right.
and he kind of was looking through his Discord on some of the hidden content.
Right. Did something
The,
very important.
Yeah.
Much. and it was just up there. I happened to tune into a stream right before he started looking at it.
This was after I had peeked in and discovered a certain cheat engine going on a certain new game.
Oh no. Did this person also
Yeah.
was cheating from Monster Hunter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, yeah, he forgot he was streaming.
Yep.
And I politely messaged him and told him, "Hey, buddy, your stream's still on." And he's like, "What? Where?" Basically, I saw him moving his cursor around trying to figure out where OBS was.
Oh.
It was minimized to his tray.
Wow. But yeah, like, I went in because I was curious, because I thought that the dude was, like, actually legitimately hyped to legitimately play this game. It's the first time that he was playing it. And I come in to hear, cheat activated, cheat activated. I'm like, what the fuck?
Did you just simply get angry and then be like, fuck you?
I didn't say anything. I went
Just left.
immediately. Yeah, I left and I told DC and Techie about it, and then Techie went to investigate, obviously. And
Yeah,
yeah.
I felt like an hour or two later I investigated because he still said he was streaming.
Oh my
So-
god, are you serious?
And that's when I discovered he had been streaming for a while, but forgot.
Hey man, at least it's not Dark Side Phil who actually jacked off in the screen in front of everyone on Twitch.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah!
Very
Also,
lucky
this
he
is a new
didn't have a
power up
face
that we
paint.
got. We're gonna get rid of the kitties for the best weapon. Actually, I kind of ended up using too many hearts, so maybe let's see if I can get the other one. There we go.
Watch out for that door, man. You don't know where it goes. Is that
Oh, I know where it goes.
Is
The
that a
problem is-
turtle from Mario?
No, it's a turtle shell. The turtle shell, it makes you invulnerable to damage, but the power up that I have, it little summons a little dragon. Anyways, I prefer this boss fight over the other one.
Is this the boss that breaks the bridge?
No.
Is this the bridge from Chrono Trigger after the people have judged you to be guilty?
Ugh. I'm just trying to be careful, but as you can tell, this dragon hurts a lot. Careful. Ugh. Got him. Alright, so this is the other unique ability that certain monsters have. They will do a desperation attack. But unfortunately, that fish is a punk-ass bitch. They can't kill me.
Oh my god.
Go, my dragon minion. Go. Be free. Alright, so that was Castlevania show off. Again, Mario just breaks every single stage afterwards. But also, oh fuck, I forgot to mention. Every stage has a different name depending who you're playing. In this one, Marie just complains that she took the alternate stage saying it's like, oh god, I hate taking the long way. It's great, and I love this game. Again, for people that want to try this game, you know, you can get it from totally legit sources around the internet.
Oh
you
yeah, I
can-
know one. It's called www.totallylegitgame.com.
Right? Anyway, so this is when the bridge actually does break down. Because you were asking for when does the bridge break down.
I mean, I had my gut feeling, you know.
Wee. So that's Marine. The other way that you can try this game out is if you get the Castlevania remake on the PlayStation Portable. And I don't mean beta, the PlayStation Portable. It's a really good game, and it also includes
Oh, man.
Castlevania,
This one is so
the
cool.
original version, a remade version of this game. And it will... What? Unfortunately, I don't have enough hearts to shop the special ability for the dragon. It takes 40 hearts, I think. Because that ability is even more broken than the other ones. But as you can tell, the enemies just can't keep up with Marie. That gargoyle has been chasing me for the whole stage, and he just can't keep up. The other way that you can get it, if you were able to get it, you could have gotten it through the Wii Virtual Shop. And if you can't, also there's the other method, which is actually purchasing the game through
On eBay?
You know, eBay. But unfortunately, this game is fairly expensive. You do have to get the engine. The version that I am playing, it is a fan-made translator version for the original Master System. Computer system. Anyways, there goes Marie. Marie also does not burst in blood. She just simply just vanishes. She just vanishes like it was Thanos. Anyways, let me just showcase really quickly the turtle, and we'll leave that. So, this is turtle ability. Yep. Go, Gamora! And the other thing that this ability can do, let's go stealth mode.
Where'd you go?
But yeah, the enemies cannot hurt you while you're having this. But unfortunately, the moment I press jump, you can't jump, so you have to be like, alright, suppress, motherfuckers. I'm out. Good records. Right, there's also an alternate path if I jump down here. Again, the alternate path for this game actually skips the boss battle. Let me see if I remember where it is. It skips the boss battle and you just simply head on to the next alternate stage for this one. Which is also the pathway that you need to take to rescue a maiden. You know what? I don't have to deal with you. Because I have a turtle. Let's go. Never mind. He saw through me. Oh no, never mind. I forgot to grab the boat. Shit. So I guess I am doing the boss fight. Whoops. Let's just get the lollipop and I guess I can try to finish the boss fight. I forget. I think this is a centaur fight? Oh, you know what I missed? I forgot to... No, this is a skeleton warrior. The boss fight on the stage that I die is actually the werewolf. Which, sorry, Tab. I don't know how much you wanted the werewolf.
Oh, it's fine.
Which one?
The stage that I just kept dying with Richter. It gives you the werewolf.
Oh, hey, I've seen that thing before. That's been in, Salty Bay.
Is it better what?
That's a fighter on Salty Bay.
Also, the nice advantage of this power-up, the bird, in comparison to the whip, is that it can actually target multiple times.
Huh.
Because this is attacking like 3 times per bird.
Mm-hmm.
Once it stops, once it goes through from one direction, and once it goes back. So that switches to the next form, which is just hilarious. Fucking giant. What is this fucking thing? Look at him.
Oh, that's my friend.
And you can stand on top of it, and it doesn't do anything. Like, this boss also tries to do a special attack. No. Yeah. Anyway, so that's it. Anyways, I guess now the question becomes, what are we doing next?
What are we doing next?
Also, for people that want to know, in this age there's a secret maiden as well. But, ayo.
Hold on, let me see. Let me
We
check
can do
something.
art. We could also try to do other games. I can try to keep going with the draw your OC thing, because I already got 2 new OCs that I can work on.
Oh heck, I still haven't given you the information about mine.
I know.
I'm sorry, I'm very, very tired.
You're fine. So in the meantime,
Also,
I guess I'll switch to the intermission screen while we're just talking about what next.
If I remember correctly, Tabby has given us permission to acquire her a gift.
Oh, so we're now gonna reveal it in direct contact of everyone? I think it'd better to be muting this one, but we'll mention this one real quickly. Let me just go ahead and mute this.
Yes.
I'll just play the music in the background.
I'm kind of scared.
Oh, I'll let you know. Just give me a minute. I'm just changing a couple things. Don't worry about it.
I suppose I should start up my stream